Hey everybody, my name is Chris and welcome to a brand new video on this channel. Today we're going to talk about the truth of earning money online. This is a big issue for a lot of people, and I would imagine that you wouldn't have accidentally found this video if you weren't already earning money online or you were looking for ways to do so. So today we're going to talk about some of the truths behind earning money online. Is it legit? The gurus, what to think about those sort of people, and why it doesn't work for most people. I would say 9 out of 10 people that try to earn money online are either disappointed with the amount that they do end up earning or give up before they earn anything at all. So I just want to talk about that a little bit today. So why is it so big? Why is Facebook and YouTube and Google and every single website you ever go on filled with banners of how this stay-at-home mum is earning $4,000 a month from this one simple thing? And it's because it's the dream that everybody wants. Everyone wants to earn residual income. Everybody wants to earn passive income or be able to work from home on their own terms, in their own environment. And the way it's sold to you, it's sold in such big, bold claims that it feels like it's not possible. So a lot of these adverts are ignored. And truth be told, a lot of them are pretty terrible resources for information if you do follow them. But the information is out there and the opportunities are out there for you to do these things. I'm doing it. I wouldn't be able to have stupid purple hair if I weren't working for myself right now, okay? So the opportunities are out there for you to earn money online, but it's just going about it the right way with the right attitude. Because if you don't have the right attitude and you're not doing the correct things, that's where you're going to fail, and that's where it's going to feel like a scam, and you're going to invest money in gurus and courses, and you're not going to make the most of it, and then you're going to feel like you've been mugged off and it was all a lie all along. Okay, and that brings me on to my little bit about gurus, okay? People like you and me are the most profitable people for these gurus because they have seen that the most desirable thing in the world is to earn money. And if someone can show you a way and sell you on the idea that they can teach you how to make that money, then you're going to throw money at them in hopes of earning the same amount of money that they do. I just said the word money about 50 times, but you get the point. If it wasn't so desirable to earn money, and if so many people weren't looking for answers on how they could do it, these sort of gurus and channels and blogs wouldn't exist in the first place. And these people are earning a lot of money. They're earning a lot more money from people like you buying their courses than they ever did in the area that their course is about. You can just take any example of a guru online. As soon as they start trying to sell their knowledge to people, they start earning more money. They start consulting for $100 to $1,000 an hour because they sell themselves as someone who knows. And ultimately, these gurus either got told by someone else or they found it out for themselves. So all the information they are showing you is out there for free. It's 100% out there for free, because if they bought it from someone else before, if someone else told them that before, where did they learn that from? They learned it themselves or they bought it from someone else, and it goes on and on and on, if you understand. So somewhere along the line, someone had to work this out for themselves and then transfer that pure value across. And the problem is that this value, this information becomes diluted the more and more it's regurgitated by these gurus. So you find yourself getting sold on a person, on a personality, because this person really connects with you. He says there's certain words that are going to make you convert, and it's not going to work for everyone. Like, for example, a lot of people, I would imagine, will click on my video and see a young guy with pink hair and be like, who the fuck is this guy? He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not going to take him seriously. But the people who do stick around might find value in what I'm saying, and it's just that kind of like funnel. I'm going to sift out the people who won't buy from me because of the way I am, but I'm willing to bet that the way that I am will connect with other people. And that's how the gurus do it. That's how they get you. They come across as that everyday person who started with nothing, who probably didn't start with nothing, but tell you that they start with nothing and look where they are now. And that makes it seem so much more believable because you connect with that person. I like to think of it as, if you imagine your life as a journey, okay, and it's going to sound really cringy until I make sense of it, okay? If your life is a journey, you come to a point in that journey where you decide you've been following this path of working 9 to 5, and that path leads you to a place that a lot of people go to, and a lot of people are happy with that destination, but you come to a fork in the road and you decide, I want to lead my own path, I want to make my own way through the wilderness, and I'm going to get there on my own because I've heard there's a big fucking awesome castle at the end of this path, and I want to live in that castle. So then you come to the edge of the forest on your journey through life, and you realise that there is paths through this forest, but they're all so winding and they're all so scattered, and you don't know which one to take. And in my weird, convoluted metaphor, these paths are the different opportunities you can have online for making money. You can do e-commerce, you can do fulfillment by Amazon, affiliate marketing, you can do so many different things online. And you get to the edge of this forest and you just want more information. So you start digging around, and there's people around that can give you this sort of information on which ones they think you should take. And there's always going to be someone saying, hey, if you pay me, I'll show you the best way to take this path. Because all the paths are riddled with puzzles and stones that are out of place that you can trip up on if you don't know what you're doing. And these people promise to make the path as smooth as possible for you by letting you know these stones that are out of place so you won't trip over, and you'll get there much quicker and much safer and much better off if only you'll pay them $499 for a course that you can't miss. But the thing is, guys, that you don't learn that way. I really don't think that you do, because I can hold your hand and get you there, but as soon as I leave, what are you going to do when you've got a question, when you've not fell? There's a quote, kind of off quote, because I don't remember it 100% correctly, but you don't get taught how to walk. You learn by falling over. You learn by trying and falling. When you're a baby and you're learning to walk, you are the most committed person, because all you want to do is be able to walk. You want to be able to reach up on that counter and steal those cookies from the side. You want to be able to do all those things. You are motivated beyond reason to be able to walk. It's all you want to do. So if you take that same commitment and that same attitude to anything online, you will succeed at it without guidance. You will get there because the information is all out there for free, like I just said a moment ago. You don't need to pay someone to take you there. But sometimes it takes that initial investment for you to take it seriously for yourself. Investing $500 in a course might motivate you to take it more seriously because you've already lost that money and you feel like you need to earn that back, which is perfectly acceptable. A lot of people do that, and a lot of people struggle to be motivated without that kind of investment first. So I think it's more the fact that you've lost something, or you feel the need to regain something, that makes you work harder, not necessarily the information that these people are giving you in these secret Facebook groups and these courses. I've been listening to an audiobook recently called Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone, or Grant Cardone? I don't know how to say his surname. I apologize if he ever watches this. He makes some really great points. It's about salesmanship and selling and things, but there's a lot of lessons within this book to be taken for the rest of life. I'm going to link that in the description, both like the paper copy and the ebook version if you have Audible, so you guys can listen to it too. It's really, really good. But he goes on the concept of he'd rather commit 100% to the wrong idea than commit 50% to the right one. Let's say that I'm fresh on the internet and I decide, I'm searching on YouTube one day and I come across a video that's telling me that I should be selling t-shirts online. And this is a very, very competitive thing to do. It's everywhere because it's such a low barrier, entry level kind of entrepreneurial thing that you can do online. And in that moment, I've watched this video, this guy sold me on it completely. I think, fuck yeah, I can do that. Look how much money this guy's earning. If I can earn a fraction of that, then I'm going to be successful. I've sold myself on it. I know in my mind that I can do that. I know in my mind that I can succeed at doing what this man has told me. With this commitment, with this newfound motivation to change my life, I sign up for an account on whatever website it is that I choose to do it on. I chose Merch by Amazon, and I start working. So I start working on it and I get a couple of designs up, I learn the basics of it, and I start trying to sell these t-shirts. So I've got my products up on the internet, and a few weeks later I've not really sold anything. My motivation is beginning to dwindle, and there's two paths you can take at this point in life. You can give up and say it's not for me, or you can find out why you're not selling these shirts, what you're doing wrong, and you can go about learning how to correct it, or what mistakes you've made. You know, you can't always correct the mistakes, but you can see where you went wrong and learn not to go that way again. And a really good metaphor that he uses is the grass is always greener. Okay, so if I go out and buy myself a brand new plot of land and it's just dirt, and I start planting some seeds, initially these seeds are gonna grow a little bit because I'm gonna water them. I'm sold on this field. It's the best field in the world. I'm gonna make this field the greenest. And then I water them and something goes wrong. I don't know, I get some like worms infect my field or something, and it's not growing as well as it should be. And I'm confused, I don't know why it isn't. But I look over to the next field and I see this guy standing amongst his field of the most beautiful, gorgeous green grass that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm looking at him thinking, well, what did he do? Did he buy different seeds? Has he bought a different kind of field to me? Why is his field so green? So I go and ask him, and it turns out that he did use a different product and he did use different seeds. So I go out again and I decide, we'll just leave this field that I've bought and we'll just leave it doing its thing and we'll forget about that. We'll buy a new one and we'll do what he did and it will be fucking perfect. So then I've got this new field and I've planted these new seeds and I've done this new thing. I've got this new fertilizer. Whatever. I don't know anything about growing grass, guys, so forgive me. And I get to a certain point again and something goes wrong again, and I look back over at his field and he's just chilling in a deck chair on his green grass, and it's just amazing. But what I haven't seen is this guy overcoming all these problems that I'm having, and he's committed, he's 100% committed to his field to make it that green. That's the only reason that his grass is so green. It's not a secret trick. It's not the fact that he chose the different seeds. It's because he's put the work in to learn what makes his grass work. He's made it work. And by not committing to my first field, and by having the grass is always greener, my grass is never going to be greener because I lack the commitment to ensure the growth of my field. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there is so many options out there for everybody. There's so many opportunities out there for everybody to make money online, and 99% of these opportunities are 100% legit. You can earn money online. You can. I'm doing it. These gurus have done it. Maybe not to the extent that they'd let you believe, but they are doing it and they have done it. And there is value in their courses. They will guide you, but it's nothing that you can't learn on your own. And if you stumble at the first block and give up, then you're never going to make it. It doesn't matter which opportunity you take, which path you take through the forest to that castle at the end. You'll never get to the castle. And you'll find yourself following signs back to the paved path of the 9 to 5, and that's how you'll be. The most valuable thing in this world is freedom, and you only get freedom by taking control of your own financial destiny, as lame as that sounds. By doing this, it's more than just money. You gain the freedom to do things like go to the gym at 1 p.m. instead of 5:30 when it's going to be full of 9 to 5ers and you have to fight for the machine you want to use. It's the freedom to be able to go out and enjoy a nice evening with your friends or your partner without having to worry about getting up at 6 a.m. to take the 2-hour commute to work. My dad does that. He drives every day to work for 2 hours and every day home for 2 hours. That's insane, but there's no other opportunities around here that would pay the same money, so he does it every day and he loves his job. But I don't want to get up at 6 in the morning and travel somewhere. I don't want to have to miss out on a concert of my favourite band because it's on a Wednesday and I have to be at work at 9. I don't want to miss out on that. I'm missing out on life by doing that. I'd sooner get paid less and have more freedom than earn more and work 6 days a week, because money means nothing without the freedom to spend it, and without the freedom to spend your life with your family and your friends and doing the things you want to do, then all the money in the world won't give you the value. All the money in the world will not make you happy. And as lame as that sounds, people say they'd rather cry in a Lamborghini. That's great. You can cry on your hour-long commute to work in your Lamborghini and then go home and go to sleep because you have to go back to work again to pay for your Lamborghini. I hope this video inspires a few of you guys. I would 100% recommend checking out that book that I linked in the description. It's really helped put things into perspective for me. If you're new to this channel and this is the first video you've watched, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell as well so you can know when my videos go live. I'm trying to upload once a week. My next video is going to be based on merch by Amazon again. It's going to be a review video comparing the difference between Merch Informer and Merch Titans, which are both resources in the Merch by Amazon world. If you're not savvy with Merch by Amazon, don't worry about it, but I would definitely check it out if you've got some spare time and you're looking for a new project to work on. Thank you for watching, you guys. Hit me up in the comments with any questions or any comments you've got or anything you'd like to see me make a video on in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.